but I think it's pretty common sense now that outdoor risk is really, really quite low, particularly, I mean, if you were a vaccinated person wearing a mask outdoors, I mean, obviously the risk is minuscule.
Dr. Anthony Fauci yesterday on the prospects of the CDC revising guidance on wearing masks outdoors. Joining us now, Dr. Scott Gottlieb, former FDA commissioner and a CNBC contributor. He also serves on the boards of Pfizer and Illumina. His latest op-ed in the Wall Street Journal addresses this, saying the CDC is moving too slowly in reevaluating guidelines. But Dr. Fauci, maybe you would say we could take off one mask outside and leave. Maybe that's where he was going. You see, here's what I don't understand, Doctor. You seem to be actually saying, it doesn't hurt anyone to wear a mask outside. You're actually saying we need to make it easier for people to feel comfortable with that, because that will induce more people to go outside. What's the harm in wearing a mask outside if you're going to do no harm, and if we don't know exactly what the details are? Why do you actually urge the CDC to relax them? I assume so that the stigma of being out goes away, because it's better if people go outside.
Well, look, people could choose to wear a mask if they want to. I think there shouldn't be requirements that they have to wear masks outdoors. I think we should also be thinking about how to rapidly lift requirements and mandates on gatherings outside, to allow more gatherings outside, allow more large groups, allow sporting events, things of that nature. The weather's warming up. We have the opportunity to bring more activities outside. We know activities outside are lower risk than things done indoors. I think the reluctance of public health officials always is that it's a one-way street, that when you lift requirements, you're not going to be able to reimpose them. So they want to make sure that the trends are, in fact, down. But the trends are down. The gains that we're seeing right now against the virus are being solidified through vaccination and immunity in the population, whereas before the gains that we saw were a result of behavior, people being more prudent in what they were doing. Now it's a result of immunity. So we could be assured that these are going to be solidified, these gains right now, and that we're not going to be reversed. In fact, just to sort of close, in fact, we're doing everything wrong right now. I mean, people are congregating, people are taking their masks off. B117 is becoming epidemic, and we're still seeing a downward trajectory. And that's because there's so much immunity in the population at this point. Well more than 60% of the public has some form of immunity, either through prior infection or through vaccination.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.